I'm crying right now. That's nasty. Chewy. I feel like you lying to me. Excuse me. Turn off the camera. Hi, I'm Tiffany Haddish, and I'm here with Cosmo playing Expensive Taste Test. Let's taste it. I would say that I have middle-class taste. Some people might say my taste is expensive. Most would say my taste is cheap because I've been homeless before. So I don't want to spend money on unnecessary things. The thing that I splurge on most would be clothes and the type of weed I smoke. I think I will be moderately good at this game. I'm pretty sure, because I'm middle class in my heart. I mean, I live an expensive life. I'm Tiffany Haddish. This is what success look like. Get it? All right, so we got some bracelets here. Let's see, which one's expensive? What are the price points? $75 and $275. Okay, so this bracelet and or anklet, whoever ankle is this small, there's a problem. So I'm gonna go with bracelet. This one is $75. And this one, I can tell by the way the chains are, has to be $275. And it got little fake diamonds on there. They gotta be $275. If this one is $275, this is a highway robbery. This is $75, I'm sure. It's highway robbery? This is $275. Who made this? They made it for $14 and they selling it to the world $275. You could get this at the Slauson Swap Meet in South Central Los Angeles for $7. Why would I pay? This is a better quality. But the diamonds is fake. But it's $75. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like you lying to me. Okay, we got denim jackets here. I feel like the way the world is working these days, what look cheapest in the poor quality is probably the more expensive. One is $26 and one is $118. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably the $118 one. And this is probably the $26 one. That's what I'm gonna go with, cause this one looks used and raggedy. This is the $26 one? It do look like somebody wore this already. Quite a few times. I'm crying right now because I can't believe that I got that wrong. I mean, my gut instinct told me this was gonna be more expensive, but I figured it's playing with my spirit. Turn off the camera. Basketballs. What are the price points on these basketballs? $100 and $36. Both of these basketballs are Wilson's. This one says competitive leather, okay? And this one says indoor basketball. One says EVO. Ain't that got something to do with Drake, EVO? This one says NCAA Final Pro Edition. Now I feel like the feel of these balls. These balls feel, they both feel cheap to me. Probably $6 to make balls like these. I remember feeling balls like these once before at the NBA championship and at the All-Star weekend. I felt balls just like this. More like this ball though. This ball, it says it's indoor, but the qualities, I'm gonna go with, this is the cheaper ball. Oh, they both say indoor, okay. And this is size 6. But this one got some special stuff written on it. But this one says they both say not NAACP. That's my ancestors speaking to us. It's an NCAA. I'm gonna say that this is the cheaper ball. I knew this wasn't the cheaper ball. I'm gonna say that this is the more expensive ball because it has extra writing on it. The EVO, I'm guessing, has something to do with Drake. And it's indoors, so. All right, we got nuts. We went from balls to nuts. Almond nuts. 2 different species of almonds. You got your fat almond, you got your skinny almond. This is a racist game. because these are brown almonds. These is light brown almonds. These almonds got skin on them. These almonds ain't got no skin. They both look like they've been rolled around in olive oil. Let's taste. Got some kind of oil and some seasoning and salt. What's the price point on these? $60 and $3. Okay, I'm gonna say that these got sugar on it. They got the skin on them. First of all, what almonds is $3? I'm gonna say that this is $3. And I'm gonna say that this is $60 because somebody had to peel this. I got it right. And this tastes like diabetes, and I like it. This tastes like money. And it comes with crudité, cheese, and apricots. I'll keep this, thank you. All right, we have hemp gummies here, made from hemp. So that means it's not necessarily CBD. I don't know if you guys know this, but hemp is a very strong fiber. You can make rope with it. Henry Ford, the guy, no, what's it, Harrison Ford? Model T Ford. Henry Ford, the guy that made the car, the Model T. He used hemp for the bumper of the car and for the, okay, he might not have used it for the bumper, but he definitely used it for the seats. Nope, he used it for the bumper. I read it in a weed book. You know, I might have it a little confused because it's been a long time since I read that book and I've smoked much weed since then. But hemp is the fibers. Okay, so let's see which is more expensive. What's the price range on these? $13 a bottle versus $27 a bottle. Okay. That's nasty. That's nasty as hell. Very, very dense. Chewy. Let's try the other. Okay. A little bit more tasty, but also nasty in its own right. Less sugar, but more flavor. I feel like I taste aspartame in that. Okay, so I'ma say these little ones that's covered, saturated in white, whatever that is, I'm gonna go with sugar, is the cheaper of the two. This is the cheaper one. This is the more expensive. That's what money look like. That's what fame look like. What's next? All right, waters. We got a fancy bottle of water and a regular bottle of water. One expensive, one is not. Let me tell you which is which. I drink water, okay? Doesn't necessarily matter if it's fancy or not. I drink water. I'ma say this is the, I'm gonna go with this is the fancy bottle of water and this is the not fancy bottle of water. I'm right. You know how I know? Cause this one don't have no settlements or anything in it and this one got bubbles and white floating around. Just saying. What do we have here? We have little unicorn earrings. Oh my gosh, I love unicorns. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm the last black unicorn. See, they didn't find no black unicorns out here. No black unicorn earrings. Okay. I also have a book called Layla, the Last Black Unicorn. And it's for sale now in stores and online. And you can get it at Amazon and all the other cool places online to buy books. There's also an audio book. You should get that for the kids. Okay, so we got this little unicorn and this little unicorn. What's the price range on these? $22 and $201 on the unicorn studs. Okay, you can always tell how expensive the earring is by, usually by the earring backs. But these look like they all got the same back, so you playing games with me. You knew I was gonna look at the earring back, so you went ahead and put the same earring back on all these studs. You can usually tell by the post. Yeah, I know which is which. I know which is which. Okay, this is the cheaper earring. I can tell you why I know this is the cheaper earring. This is the cheaper earring because this whole part right here is silver, but the post, no, shoot, dang it. You know how I know this is the cheaper earring? Because all this is gold, right? And the back of the earring is gold, but the post is silver. Ain't that surgical grade titanium silver, okay? Because it's very flexible, okay? I've been buying cheap earrings from Claire's and Charlotte Rules and Forever 21 for years. I know a cheap earring when I see a cheap earring. Now this one is smaller, but I could tell it's more expensive. You know why I know it's more expensive? Because it's writing on the back of the unicorn's head. The post is the same color as the back of the unicorn's head. So, i.e. costs money. Also, it's kind of hard to bend this post. Done and done. Moving on, next challenge. Chocolate. All right, is this dark chocolate? I hate dark chocolate, okay. Now you would think, I like chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate though, but I will lick it. You would think because this has lettering on it, unfamiliar lettering to me, that it may be expensive. But then this one is darker. It has a more pungent smell. And you probably can melt it down and put it with like other things. This smells like you cook with it. This smells like you eat it on your cycle. Or like your man just break you up a piece like, here, you're unhappy, get happy. My middle class nose tells me that this is the more expensive chocolate. And this is the cheaper chocolate. Nope, I told you it's a middle class nose. So the ones with the letters on it. So my analogy in the beginning was correct. Somebody willing to put some letters on some chocolate, you're gonna pay some money for that. This is a cheaper chocolate. So look for your chocolate with no words. No words on my chocolate. If it say words on it, that's expensive. We learn something new every day, guys. When there's words on the candy, that is expensive. We gonna see which popcorn is the expensive popcorn. What's the price range on this popcorn? $3 an ounce versus $6.50 an ounce. Okay, let me tell you right now. This one is $6.50 because it got turmeric and ginger and all the dang spices and herbs. It got curry in there. Probably got some Worcestershire sauce in it. I mean, God, Lord, come on now. What the hell are we doing to popcorn? We're having it just butter. This one got seasoning too. But it's like garlic salt, and maybe that's it. This one right here, now they took ships across oceans to gather up all these herbs. You understand me? Stale as hell though. Okay, this is the more expensive popcorn, and this is the cheaper popcorn. Now there's too many herbs and spices in this. You probably spending $4 on just the spices. Period. Just a little pinch per ounce. Excuse me. I just have to say that I think I did an amazing job. I'm very proud of myself. I would consider me getting more than half right. Cause we did 9. They might edit out some because I was pretty vulgar. These balls feel cheap to me. I remember feeling balls like these once before. We went from balls to nuts. I will lick it. That's nasty. Come on now, what the hell are we doing to popcorn? But not too vulgar, but you know, if you find any vulgarity in this, then you know they didn't edit it. But if you don't find any vulgarity, it's been edited. So I think I did great. I got 5 right out of 9. Or I got 5 right out of 8. Or I got 4 right out of 8, which means half. Or I'm just trying to give y'all something to edit with. Either way it goes, I win. I'm very proud of myself. My middle class brain is doing quite well. Thank you.